Do vegans hate cats because they're meat eaters? This implies vegans hate meat eaters. Some do. Most don't. I, for instance, am married to a meat eater I dearly love. I also love all of my meat-eating friends. I really can't think of any person, or animal, that I hate. Hate has nothing to do with veganism, at least as I practice it. The goal is to minimize the amount of suffering in the world, and I can't see how hate helps do that. All of the vegans I know have good relationships with non-vegans. So perhaps you're confusing vegans with vegans who are loud and angry on the internet. Or perhaps you're making the mistake of generalizing from the few angry, hateful vegans you know. I've met some meat eaters who hate vegans, but it would be irrational for me to reason from that to, most meat eaters hate vegans, even if every meat eater I'd met did. Given the number of people in the world, I can only meet a tiny % of the members of any group. As for cats, I happily feed mine meat every day. Well, not always happily, because I do it first thing in the morning, before I've had coffee, and I'm usually a little grumpy. But I'm sure I'd be just as grumpy if my cats ate kale. Rather than hating my cats, I dearly love them. I consider them, along with my dogs, to be my children. And like any proud parent, I will now bombard you with photographs. I have nothing but unrelenting, seething hatred for my cute fluffy meat-eating cat because she is constantly telling me how I evolved to eat meat and how I am an omnivore, not a herbivore, and how I am being pretentious following a fad diet that will cause me endless deficiencies. But then again, she is a cat and I am a human, so I just tell her to pipe down because she doesn't have opposable thumbs nor literary skills and can't go on Quora to complain about how much she hates that I am plant-based and not eating meat. I also have to feed her so she wouldn't dare smiley face. No, I love my cat and that's the reason why I am vegetarian, because I love animals. It is cruel to hate a cat for their biological function as they need the minerals that are high in meats and livers. It's the same with people like Jaden Smith who stopped being vegan because of him vitamin and omega deficiencies. Being vegan or vegetarian is not for everyone and I get that, especially with animals that need meat. It's just plain cruel to make your cat vegan. And on top of that, cats are way too cute to hate. No, I'm trying to go vegan and I want to feed my cats and dogs a natural raw diet, as this is most natural and good for them. I can be vegan, my dog and cats can't. They will be very malnourished or even die from being vegan. Most vegans I would say agree with me. I mean, there are some crazy vegans who make their carnivore animals vegan. What I say to that is get a herbivore animal if you are going to do that because you have a life in your hands and you're killing another animal because you want them to be like you. No. Vegans generally like cats, because we like and respect animals and cats are animals. Some may be indifferent, but it would seem unusual to hate.